Bonnie made a friend in class.
Oh, she's already making friends.
I want you to meet Forky.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
You know Woody very well, and every film, like I remember specifically some things like the detail on the collar. When we first did that, it was single surface, super thin, and now we got stitches and the little fur on the fabric and the detail of that. So I think it's essentially the design is the same, but we upgrade them because it won't run with the software anyway.
Yeah, we keep changing the software, so we have to rebuild him. So he's a brand new toy. Yep. Every movie. Part of the pitch was a demo shot of a ventriloquist dummy and a spaceman toy called Lunar Larry. What happened was the pitch worked. They said yes and agreed to fund the film. And we went, oh boy, now what do we do? So the dummy evolved into old-fashioned cowboy figure, Woody, and whose life was upended by brand new, coolest toy, Buzz Lightyear. Probably one of the reasons why we chose these toy characters to start with for our first feature, because the plastic and really simple materials like that were easy to do better.
So he visually is overall the same, but a lot more richer detail, and then the tools are such the animators have so many more ways of expressing emotion through them.
Bo? Forky, come on. Bo?
Bo?
Hi there, my name is Gabby Gabby.
We can't stay.
Yes, you can. Boys. Woody, behind
Bo! What are you doing here?
you! No time to explain.
We love the idea of bringing her back, right? Woody hasn't seen her in 9 years. She's been living this lost toy life. We get to dig into her character and really kind of expand who she is, what she's become.
We let our imaginations dive into what it meant when Woody said she was given away. We knew she was given away to a family, but what would have happened in this space of time? But we knew ultimately the antique store was a location that we really wanted to explore and dive into.
She took it and kind of recreated it, but leaning very heavily on all this reference and research we did from the archives that we saved from the first Toy Story. On the upper left, this is Daniela Strejleva's sketch when they were reviving the classic bow. Carrie basically took that and said, okay, well, what if we start mixing up the different elements? Not add a ton of new things or change the cut of her dress, just take what she's using and just flip it inside out, use it as a bag, use it as a cape. And I think once we landed on this, we really started to gain some momentum and thought, this is really cool.
She's wiser, she's brave, she's confident, all of which, the old Bo Peep was before, but you never really saw.
Who needs a kid's room when you can have all of this?
Wow. Woody, aren't we going to Bonnie?
The scale and all the minor detail we added on the set, that really helped to sell. It is here we are talking about Toy Story.
Yeah, I think part of the fun of these films is every single one of them expands the world, whether it's characters or, again, taking them out of their comfort zone. And I think we've thrown the ball further than we ever have on this film when you compare them to kind of the jump from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3. This was literally about going somewhere we've never gone with characters we've never met before, and even in ways you've never seen.
Our main characters are toys, and they are small, and we see a lot of detail from their perspective that we don't see from humans' perspective. The thing about Carnival is that they are not fancy, expensive place. Everything is a little bit shabby and a little bit greasy and very, very bent on. One example is that the edge of the carpet backing here are not perfectly cut. Like someone was cutting with a bad pair of scissors and then just stuck it on. Also, the grip of metal bar that holds up the game prize is not perfectly straight or even. As a set artist, we always thinking about how to give the environment a voice of their own.
That's what kind of got us excited, is like we could take this, on one hand, show you something that you remember and you love, and it's the colors and the characters of Toy Story, but pivot in a way that you haven't seen before. And that's how we kind of approached it, and I think it's why we're really proud of it.